Best Stocks, the best channel for you to keep up to date on the stock market. Uber stock forecast and price prediction. It's a good bet that 14 out of 20 analysts, 70%, rate Uber as a strong buy, while 30% recommend Uber Technologies Incorporated, NYSE, Uber, as a buy, and none, 0%, recommend Uber as a hold, sell, or strong sell. Based on a one-year price target of $58.05, 20 Wall Street analysts predicted that Uber's stock would rise to $80 and fall to $38 by 2022. According to Wall Street experts, it is estimated that Uber's stock price will hit an average price of $58.05 on May 5, 2023. It is estimated that Uber's stock price might rise by 145.25% based on the current market value of $23.67 per stock. Uber stock price prediction monthly 2022. June 2022, Uber's stock price prediction. The stock market is predicted to rise this month, with a price target of $27.2744 as the end goal. An even more negative assessment would be necessary. The highest possible and lowest possible price estimates are $28.45 and $25.58, respectively. According to this forecast, the stock price of Uber is expected to rise in July 2022. With an ideal target price of $29.365, this month's market is predicted to rise. The maximum and lowest price targets are $29.91 and $28.53, respectively. According to the company, that's Uber's stock forecast for August 2022. This month is projected to have an upward trend with a price target of $29.5192 as the optimum finish. The highest and lowest price targets are $31.63 and $27.91, respectively. Uber's 2022 prediction for its stock price in September. With a goal of $27.1636 in mind, this month is projected to be negative. The highest goal price is $27.96, while the lowest target price is $25.65. Uber stock prediction October 2022. This month is expected to be bearish, with a downside target of $24.9674. As a result, $25.68 is the maximum price target, and $23.26 is the minimum price target. Uber's stock price forecast for November 2022. It is expected to see an upswing with an excellent goal price of $25.046. Therefore, $26.33 is the maximum price target, and $24.26 is the minimum. Uber's December 2022 stock price forecast. An excellent price of $24.073 is predicted for this month's downturn. Therefore, $25.49 is the maximum price target, and $23.37 is the minimum. Uber stock forecast, revenue and earnings growth forecast 2022 to 2024. At a revenue growth rate of 27.51%, ride-sharing firm Uber, NYSE, Uber, is far ahead of its sector, with a projected 9.72% growth rate. Instead, it grew at a pace of 19.96%. Revenue from Uber is expected to reach $21,406,000,000 per year by the end of 2022. 11 experts from the Wall Street Journal expect that Uber's revenue in 2022 will range from $54,171,357,943,293 to $62,701,094,906,078. 11 Wall Street analysts anticipate Uber's 2023 revenue to be $72,480,133,410,215. Approximately $65 billion in revenue is expected, with a maximum of $84,425,962,376,328 being projected. According to several estimates, Uber's projected 2024 revenue will be $87.5 billion, with a low estimate of $81.70 billion and the high estimate of $100.754 billion. Uber will lose $6.318 billion by the year 2022. Uber's earnings are expected to be -$3,318,585,828, with the lowest prediction at -$7,128,086,718, and the highest forecast at -$824,737,306. Uber is expected to earn an average of $39.273,205 in 2023, according to 10 Wall Street analysts. The lowest estimate is $1.040,739,934 and the highest is $510,551,666. This year, Uber expects to make $1,944,023,650. The lowest estimate is $1845,840,638 and the maximum estimate is $2,061,843,266. Uber stock news and forecast. Uber CEO buys more stock. Uber CEO David Khosrowshahi has put his money where his mouth is and purchased $5.3 million worth of Uber stock this week. Insider purchases often exceed insider sales in value, which is no small sum. However, it is essential to highlight that he has a poor track record. He had previously purchased stock for $44.92, meaning he has already suffered a 50% loss. Uber, UBER, stock continues to be stuck in depression, with bears in overall control following results earlier this week. The firm announced a significant loss that prompted CEO David Khosrowshahi to send a letter to staff to explain the results and what he believes has to be done to protect the future of the ride-sharing company. According to reliable sources, Uber intends to reduce spending on marketing and incentives by being more selective in hiring new employees. CEO David Khosrowshahi said Uber needed to become a smaller organization to deal with a seismic shift in investor attitudes. A short refresher of those earnings data. Uber earnings per stock, EPS, came in at -$3.04 versus a -24-cent projection. Revenue came up at $6.85 billion versus forecasts of $6.13 billion. Due to Uber's equity interests in Didi, DIDI, Aurora, and Grab, Uber suffered a $4 billion quarterly loss. Uber stock forecast 2022. Summary. ROE forecast. Uber's ROE is expected to be high this year, 39.2%, and analysts are bullish about the company's ability to generate ROE efficiently. Revenue growth forecast. It is predicted that Uber's income will expand at 27.51% every year. Software sector forecast. Software application sector revenues are predicted to grow by an average of 27.51% per year over the next 5 years for Uber, 19.96%. Revenue growth versus market growth. Uber's revenues are predicted to increase at a more excellent pace than the US market average, 27.51% per year, 9.72%, 9.72%. Forecast revenue growth versus industry. Compared to the US software, application sector, sales at Uber are expected to rise 27.51% annually, 19.96%. Forecast revenue growth versus market. Growth in Uber's revenues, 27.51% each year, is expected to outpace the US market as a whole, 9.72%. Leave your like, subscribe, and activate the bell, so you don't miss the next videos.